Hello world, my name is Isaiah Jokonya. Today I'm going to label main computer components. So to start with, we start with the computer case. This is the computer case, it's a front panel. On front panel we find a switch, a power switch, two USB ports, audio connections, reset switch, and the hard drive LED. And then inside the casing, find the power supply. This is a 300 watt power supply which comes up with a 4 power connector and a 24 pin, a SATA connector, and then a Molex connection. And then here there are 3 segments. The bottom one is for hard drives, so it means you connect 1, 2, 3, 4 hard drives, and the middle one is for your floppy drive, and then the top one is for your DVD ROM or DVD writer. And then at the back, that's where you put your back plate. And then this one is for the peripheral devices. Once you connect your hard drive, you take off one of these metal things out, and then you insert your graphics card on your motherboard, and then it gives you the outputs for the peripheral component. Done with the casing. So this is our motherboard, the one we take out from this casing here. So to start with, we start this one. It supports 4 SATA slots. These are 4 SATA slots where you plug in your hard drives, a solid state hard drive or a DVD ROM. And then this one is your core processor. The main functions, it deals with all the calculation, anything to do with numbers. And then we go to this one. It's a 24 pin connector which work in conjunction with this 4-pin connector from the power supply. And then on this side here we have 2 memory slots and 2 memory modules DDR3. So these are memory modules DDR3. So you just move the niches and then you pull it out, make sure you don't have static. And then this one here, it's a CPU fan. A CPU fan is made up of 2 components, a fan and a heatsink. A heatsink is a poor conductor of heat, so it loses heat quickly, and then the fan is to disperse the heat. So in the fan here is a connector which is connected to the fan, CPU fan connector. And the CPU fan connector, it looks similar with the CPU, with also the chest fan connector. So don't confuse the two. You need to check on your motherboard the labeling here, which is written CPU fan. And then underneath the CPU fan, there is a processor. This is our processor, and then the processor sits on a CPU socket. This one is a socket, it's a LGA 775 processor. So this is our processor here, and this is our socket LG775. So whenever you're placing your processor, make sure you won't affect any of these pins, because once a pin is bent, your motherboard, it won't boot. And then this one is a PCI Express for your graphics card. So if your graphics card, the onboard graphics card, doesn't have enough power to process, you need an external peripheral component. So that's where you plug in your hard drives. So with modern machines now, some of them you can plug also your solid state hard drive on your PCI slot. And then next to it, it's a CMOS battery. CMOS battery is responsible for to save your dates and time. When your PC is switched off, but the machine will be having some electricity in it. So this is the responsibility for the CMOS battery to save the settings. And then there is a mini PCI Express. Mini PCI Express is for one of your components, your onboard devices is not working properly or has been damaged with power surge. For instance, your audio card has been affected. So you can buy a PCI Express card which you can insert here, and then you'll be able to get your audio output. And then also for your LAN port, if you want more speed, maybe the onboard one, it doesn't support a gigabyte, you can buy a mini PCI connector. And then we come at the back of our motherboard. This is your PS2, the old technology for your keyboard and mouse. This is a VGA connector where you connect your VGA cable from the motherboard to your monitor so that you can have display. And this is your USB ports. USB ports, this one is 2.1 because it's black inside. And then on top of it, it's a LAN port with 2 switches. When you plug your internet cable, it starts to flash, which means there's a connection. And this one's a sound card for your audio and your mic if you're Skyping and you need them. Or you can use the front ones, the one you connect on the motherboard, and you can use your front audio jacks. And then this one is your front panel controller to control your front connections, your power switch, reset switch, hard drive light, LED. And this one is your front USB connectors, CMOS switch. If you want to clear a CMOS, you move it to pin 2 and 3, and then once your CMOS is cleared, you put it back to pin 1 and 2. And this is your front panel audio connector. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy my video.